Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. My name is Zabby the Gemini Witch. It is such a pleasure to have you guys here with me today. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you are returning viewers, welcome back. Let's jump into your reading and see what Spirit has for you. Spirit, what do you have for Gemini? Let's see here. Yes. 4-leaf clover, great and good fortune. Okay, good. All right. I love to hear that. What else do we have? By June. Okay, so something really good is going to happen by June. Something in your finances is going to change by June. Something is going to happen. We'll figure out what that is in a minute. What else do you have for Gemini? Let's see. Deep personal strength and peace that assures your success and recognition, reward for your merit. Good, good, good. Jesus, my God. I love to hear that, Gemini. Oh my goodness. Let's break this down with the tarot and see exactly what this is all about. So Spirit, give me more when it comes to Gemini. What is this all about? What is this great fortune and good news and all of this beautiful, beautiful energy that Gemini is about to receive? What does Gemini need to know in regards to this energy, Spirit? What does Gemini need to know? The world. Okay, Gem. A cycle has finally completed. A lesson has been learned. A karmic cycle has finally closed. So congratulations to you. And this is the reason why things are shifting, things are changing, because you learned the lesson. You're not going back. Even if you wanted to, you couldn't go back because you're an entirely different person now, Gemini. The World card represents closure with the circle. It represents learning the lesson, taking it with you, right? Not going back. We're done. We're done with this. We're done with this cycle. And because of this, you're in this energy of allowing new things to come in, okay? What else does Gemini need to know, Spirit? What else does Gemini need to know? The Emperor and the Moon card. You have completely taken control of your fears, the fear of the unknown. You have tackled your fears. The Emperor is an energy of taking complete control of something, right? Sitting on that throne, taking the bull by the horns, taking the reign, right? The Emperor is higher than the king. He does not take no for an answer, okay? He's just like, nope, I'm going to get this done, regardless to all of the odds that are stacked against me. I feel like you have mastered something here, Gemini. And I know that it probably kicked your ass because we've got the World card here. And when the World card pops up, that's telling me that, damn, you learned a lesson, and it was a lesson that is going to catapult you into your future, and it's going to benefit you for a lifetime. These are 3 major arcanas. Major arcana cards are the cards that come out when a significant change has taken place in your life that is going to basically change your entire trajectory of your life, of your future. Okay, the Emperor and the Moon card. You have conquered your fears. You have conquered whatever the heck, all of this unknown, all of these fears that are in your subconscious mind. You have conquered it. Good. I love this. And because of this, you are going to be getting some sort of recognition, reward. You may have been, you have probably faced financial fears, relational fears, right? I think you really sat with yourself and you said, I'm not going to allow my mind to control me. I'm going to control it, right? Because at the end of the day, your mind is trying to keep you safe from things, right? So it tells you, don't do that. Don't go after that, right? Stay in your comfort zone. And I see that you're coming out of this and you're really just taking that leap of faith, right? What is fear? Fear is false evidence appearing real. And you said, it seems as though it's really scary, but listen, I faced it. I confronted my fear, and it wasn't as bad as what I thought it really was, right? So what else does Gemini need to know? So something is happening in June, some sort of blessings, because we have the angel card, the 10 of Cups. Okay, that is beautiful. Okay, so we have here this card here. It says June, but I see an angel here with wings. I see beautiful long hair. Okay, so you're being covered, you're being protected, right? And we've got these beautiful spring flowers here as well. Something is growing, something is finally birthing. There's a new, like, you went through the valley here. See, we've got here valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures your success. So you went through this valley and now you're about to receive this basket, this reward. Your family is going to be blessed by this. You are going to be blessed by this, okay? There could be some sort of like coming together, right, with the family, maybe mending things. I just feel like I'm feeling this energy of you finally feeling like, okay, things are like aligned, okay? Things are finally aligning for me. I have this quote. It says peace. Peace is not, what is it? It says peace is not the absence of problems, but peace is being able to sit in those problems and still like have that self-control, right? Be at peace, knowing that you are taken care of, right? That you can face the next obstacle in your life, right? What is this 10 of Cups here, Spirit? What is this 10 of Cups? Tell me more about this reading. What does Gemini need to know? Gemini. I have to congratulate you. Like, I'm hearing, well done, my good and faithful servant. I'm hearing you did it. You have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups represents a wish fulfillment. The 9 of Cups is before the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is completion. The 10 of Cups is family, right? Coming together, friends, finally feeling that support, right? Or just things finally feeling like yes, okay, like I can breathe, right? Feeling fulfilled. The 9 of Cups is having some sort of a wish fulfillment and knowing that that's coming to you, right? This is a wish being granted for you. Wow. Damn, Gemini. This is good. This is good. The Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving, right? But nevertheless, there's a lot of potential with this Knight of Pentacles, because with this card, there's land here that is barren, right? But it is ready to be cultivated, okay? The King of Swords is having this knowledge, being strategic, okay? Being logical now with your next moves, right? Knowing that things do take time, right? I feel like you've definitely been using your mind, not so much as like your heart, because I feel like you know that your heart has definitely kind of led you down some paths that haven't necessarily been like the best, right? But nevertheless, the 9 of Pentacles, Spirit is saying to be strategic as to what you are continuously investing your time and your money and your energy into, okay? So this is you having had done this, Gemini. Having had done this, learned this lesson, and continuing to do this, right? The 4 of Cups. Not taking... I feel like for a long time you were like, I don't want to sit here and take anything that I know that I don't deserve, Spirit. I've been through a lot in the past, and I know what I want in my heart. I know that I deserve better. I know that I deserve something good for myself, right? And I'm not gonna settle. I'm hearing like I'm not gonna settle. I'm not gonna settle, right? You're speaking to the universe and you're saying, anytime something comes your way that just, triggers this moon energy, which that's like anxieties and fears, you've conquered that, and you say, I'm not interested in that, and even though it looks good, it seems shiny, right? I'm not going to take this. Now, some people, they look at the Four of Cups and they say, well, you're focused on the negative and Spirit's trying to bring something in for you. Now, let's see what this is all about. I feel like this used to be your energy, okay? So, and you could be watching this right now and probably in this energy like, oh my God, this sounds like so like toxic positivity. But let me tell you something. There are, how many cards in this deck? 78 or something like that? And everything that has popped up has been nothing but positive. There's like freaking 200 cards in here, and everything that popped up has been nothing but positive, okay? But this Four of Cups, let's see what's going on with this Four of Cups. Tell me about this Four of Cups, Spirit. Why this Four of Cups for Gemini? What is going on? The Strength card. What is this Strength card for Gemini? And the Four of Cups. What is going on for Gemini? The Queen of Cups. Holding back. Holding back. Okay. Knowing who to share your deepest love, vulnerabilities, sensitivities, secrets, knowing who to share that with, right? We don't have to share everything about ourselves to everyone because we've been disappointed before in the past. And that wasn't there to, I guess that was there to teach you a lesson, right? And I'm not saying for you to be entirely closed off, but this is an energy of being mindful of who you do share your energy with, because it seems to me like you have a lot of love to give, right? And you're holding back. You've learned how to hold back because I feel like you've been very disappointed before in the past, okay? This Strength card is all about taming that wild beast within, right? You probably, I don't think you're doing it in a way where it's like people are walking all over you anymore. You know when to strike and when to hold back, because you are very loving, you are very nurturing, you are very giving, right? The Queen of Cups is an energy of psychic, loving, deep, right? Water sign. Water represents emotions, and she is very deep in her emotions. But there's something here about, when she's holding this chalice, this talks about her only sharing this valuable gem, this valuable experience for people who she knows is in alignment with her, right? Obviously be kind, right? But there's something here about, I feel like people see that you are very deep, but you are also very strong, and you hold back a lot, okay? I feel like you really do. You hold back. You hold back a lot. Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, okay. The Page of Pentacles. What is this Page of Pentacles? And the Page of Cups. What is this Page of Cups? Why this Page of Pentacles and this Page of Cups? Who are these people? Clowns. I'm hearing clowns. Clowns? Why am I hearing clowns? The Sun. Happy, happy, joy, joy, Gemini. The Magician. Manifesting. You have everything that it takes to do what it is that you want to do. You have everything that it takes to make yourself happy and to, I'm hearing, I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know that song. You can manifest your own happiness, but you just have to. Okay, so there's someone here that is trying to, okay, I got a few stories. Someone wants to manifest you because you're a very happy, joyful, beautiful soul. And they're wanting to come in and offer you some sort of like, you know, something, you know, romantic, right? But they feel like what they have to offer is not enough, with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, the Sun and the Magician. They feel like what they have to offer may not be enough for you, because they feel like you're already happy. Like, this person's already good. What can I possibly offer them, right? So, but that's their problem. They're probably suffering from insecurities, right? Whatever. We don't entertain that, right? Not anymore. But there's also a message here, Gemini, about you manifesting your happiness and pouring into yourself, right? I'm seeing like daily, like little daily things that you can do to bring about this happiness. I'm hearing baby steps. And you have everything that it takes. It's kind of like starting over again, but knowing that this time you're starting from experience, right? And doing something every single day, even if it's small, to plant these seeds so that you can start to cultivate this happiness, this joy. Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah, there's new opportunities here financially for you. Ace of Pentacles. Something here that might shift, something here that might change, but definitely something here that has to do with your finances, you know, maybe even a home, whatever it may be that is in the 3D that you could touch, right, in the material that is tangible. Something here that it could be a raise, it could be a promotion, it could be a new job, it could be, you know, you having finished some sort of a study or school or something, but something that is going to benefit you financially here. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. What else, Spirit? Bountiful nature. It says, spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or a hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. So getting outside, connecting with nature, right, that's going to shift your vibration, your energy, right? Maybe some of you might be thinking of adopting a dog, or, you know, or some sort of a pet, but Spirit's wanting you to get out there and connect. You know, right now the weather's starting to get a lot better, and so it could be very good for you to connect with nature. Go to a park, right? Take a little 15-minute walk. That's going to completely change your energy and your frequency, okay? And you're going to be able to easily manifest what it is that you want to bring into your life, okay? So that you can be open to receive these things, okay? And so that you can just let go of this whatever negative energy you've been holding on to, for the winter time. Spirit saying get closer to nature. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything that you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. Exactly. Okay. Good. And the messenger, clear communication, new connections, and written word. So communicate clearly, Gemini, the dreamer. Envision your future. There are new possibilities coming in. You just have to use your imagination. I love that. This beautiful purple. Okay. Yeah, and then the magician coming. That's just basically what I'm hearing is use your visualization techniques, right? Visualize what it is that you want. Write it down as well, maybe in a manifestation journal. Okay, write it all down. What does your day look like? What does your morning look like? What would your afternoon look like if you had the life of your dreams, right? What does your life look like? Don't look at what is happening around you in regards to people talking about the government and people talking about how bad things are financially for everybody. You don't have to live in that reality, right? That's what they want. They want you to think that everything is just falling to shit. And you don't necessarily have to believe that. And Spirit's saying, I don't want you to sit there and focus on the negative, right? Because we are visualizers. We are able to manifest the things that we want into our life. And when we are constantly feeding ourselves with this negative crap that we're seeing online and all around us, what does that do? That changes your frequency, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to switch that channel, change it, right? Turn the dial and start saying, I am a dreamer. I envision my future. I know that there are new possibilities. I can use my imagination, right? So create your own reality, right? Turn off the crap. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Gemini. I love you guys so much. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can contact me at Zabby, the Gemini Witch Tarot at gmail.com. I'm going to leave all of my information in the description box below. You guys have a wonderful evening, wonderful day whenever you're watching this. This is timeless. Love you. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.